Throughout the Middle East, Christians and other minority groups have endured significant persecution, leading to a drastic reduction in their populations. A century ago, Christians represented approximately 20% of the Middle Eastern population. Today, that figure has declined to around 4%. In contrast to the widespread persecution of minority groups in other parts of the Middle East, Israel's democratic framework offers Arab Christians, Muslims, and other minorities a society that upholds equality and fosters progress for all. And today we're going to see a perfect example of that. So we just arrived here in Israel's north to the Sakas gym. Okay, see this place over there? This is where the champions of Israel train for kickboxing.
So as we've been preparing for this segment, I've already in my head come to terms with the fact that we're likely going to be humiliated.
Most likely, yeah.
Probably by a person half our size. Today we're in Kfar Yasif, a small Christian village in northern Israel. This entire region suffered serious bombardment from Hezbollah during the war. Over 12,400 rockets were launched from southern Lebanon, targeting all of Israel's civilian areas and causing widespread devastation. In fact, on November the 8th, 2024, a rocket launched by Hezbollah tore through a home in the village, leaving the house in ruins and residents shaken. This war was relentless, but the people are resilient, and now is a time for rebuilding. We're going to meet the Sakas family. Hani Sakas introduced kickboxing to Israel after learning the sport in America. His son Peter is Israel's national coach, training athletes from all Israeli backgrounds: Jewish, Arab, Muslim, Druze, and Christian. The Sakas gym is located in the Druze village of Julis, just a few minutes away from Kfar Yasif. Another son, Louis, achieved international acclaim by winning the World Kickboxing Championship in Turkey, proudly draping himself in the Israeli flag despite facing anti-Israel harassment. Throughout the war and its huge challenges, the Sakas family and their students remain committed to their training. Their dedication to kickboxing not only provided a sense of structure and normalcy, but also united everyone and built up their resilience during these tough times. Shalom, Hani.
Shalom, shalom.
Mati, nice to meet you.
Hey, how are you doing? Yair.
Hani, we're here to hear your story and the story of the people of the North, and also to get
beat up a bit.
So, Hani, this is your famous gym. It's quite impressive.
Yes, this is Sakas gym.
You are Christian Arab?
We are Christian Arab.
All the championships and the professionals on kickboxing come here to practice in this village, in this Druze village here up north.
Yes,
from all over Israel.
Yes, we have many champions. Sometimes we go 70, 80 fighters to represent our country. When I go to the championships, many times they refuse to fight our fighters. They said they don't want to have fights with Israel for political reason, but we are not care. This is sport. We not involve the sport with politics.
It's so weird that that's the situation. Minorities are killing each other in this
around the Middle East.
Around the Middle East, and then you come here, and there's a symbol of peace, where you have Muslims, Christians, Druze, Jews all training together.
Yes.
It should be something that people around the world say, look at this, we want to engage with this.
But there is propaganda, you know, like we are Israeli against everybody. This is not true, you know. People, they don't want to know the truth. We could be all together. There's nobody better than the others.
Well, I think this is what sports should be. It should be about uniting people, uniting nations, and bridging between countries and gaps.
Of course, this is what means this life. We born to live. We're not born to die out fighting.
Yeah, and you save the fighting for the ring.
Well, talking about fighting in the ring, I came here to fight a little bit, so let's go to the boxing ring.
I've already warned you that we're probably just going to be beating up, not actually fighting.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Okay.
This is the part that we came all the way here for, to see Mati get wiped out and knocked out by the champions of the Israeli kickboxing team. But before we do that, guys...
The only way to learn in life sometimes is taking a beating.
True. But before we do that, Please like, share, and subscribe. This is Yulia, the world champion of kickboxing, all the way from Israel. Yulia is a Jewish fighter on the team. They keep training under rocket fire throughout this year, even after October 7th. Keep her in your prayers.
My name is Yulia Sachkov. I'm 26 years old from Haifa. I've been training like 10 years, maybe a little bit more. And for now, I'm European and world champion. This year, I'm also going to participate in the World Games 2025, represent Israel. It's the Olympics of the non-Olympic sport, and I'm very proud to represent Israel, especially in this hard time.
Okay. Oh! Okay. Okay.
You don't knock out.
I need to explain this to her. I can't even respond by the time she's hit me twice. Okay. I've had enough. Wait, Yair. We have a clear winner here. You are the world champion for women in your weight class, as in the best in the world. And I'd ask the question, as we stand here in northern Israel, in this very unique club, how does one get to where you are today?
We are very strong mentally as people. We are living under war, you know? We have to be strong mentally, so I think it is something that helps us a lot. For me, it was very exciting to win the gold at the European Championship because our anthem was heard in the hall. It was very important for me, and also if you see my skirt is blue and white. All the time when I win, I always get my flag on me and put my hands up with the flag because it's really important for me. The hard part is the financial part. You need to train every day, two times a day, and you cannot go to real work when we are preparing for a really hard championship, so you need only training and we need help from the side.
I'd say what we've been learning today, though, is that it's a lot more than just a sport. You're doing a job that is as important as many of our diplomats, representing with excellence the Israeli people.
Hey, Yulia, we have millions of people around the world that are watching and praying for Israel. How can they help?
We have Ayelet that helps us a lot, and for me, specifically for many years. Without Ayelet's help, there is no such a way that I specifically could make it and keep with my career, especially for the World Games, which is the most important competition of my life. And so I'm trying to be the best that I can, and it can help.
Ayelet, the Federation of Non-Olympic Competitive Sport in Israel, plays a crucial role in ensuring that athletes from non-Olympic disciplines like kickboxing and the Sakas gym receive representation on international platforms. In light of the recent war, these sportsmen and women have faced unbelievable challenges, both from the turmoil at home and the rising anti-Israel sentiment in international arenas. And yet, they push forward for their love of their sport and their country. And now more than ever, they need our support to rebuild and continue showcasing Israel's resilience and talent worldwide. By supporting Ayelet, we contribute to the reconstruction of our nation's spirit and stand behind those who represent us against all odds. So please click on the link below, support our athletes, and fight for Israel. The link is www.fightforisrael.org. For me, it was a very eye-opening moment to understand that many of the sports that are most popular on television, many of the sports that have a foundation, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu foundation for UFC fighting, they're not part of the Olympic Games, and they don't get the same government level of funding as other sports do, and yet they need it because many, many people train in these sports.
You are right. You are right. Unfortunately, this is the situation. We are many champions, big team, and you know the athletes need the facilities. This year we go to China. We have our fighters, they qualified for China World Game. We are part of the Ayelet Federation. The Ayelet is support us, and this is bring us to high level of results in the world in kickboxing, and really I want to thank them.
Are you two related by chance?
This is my older son, is Peter. He's the national coach of kickboxing Israel. And this is Louis.
is my youngest son. He's the champion in kickboxing.
Can you ask them to be nice to us before we continue?
Yeah, they behave nice.
Who's the strongest in the family? Is still dad or now you?
My father still is.
Still the strongest?
I have a question for you, Louis. Have you ever had a situation that in a competition, someone refuses to fight you because of the flag you have on your shoulder?
Yes, it's happened with me in Turkey. It's good for me. It's given me a lot of motivation to win the fight.
Hey, Peter, maybe for you, what is the experience like? Do you have tension when it's Jews, Arabs, Christians, Muslims, everyone training together? Or does it feel like just one big happy family?
It's true that we all came from different backgrounds, but every one of us in the team, we feel honored. We compete under the same flag, under the Israeli flag. We are united.
Hey, guys, could you teach us maybe a few moves of kickboxing?
No power whatsoever.
How do you knock somebody out?
One knee in the head. Yeah. It's the most dangerous.
Don't forget that the Ayelet organization doesn't just represent kickboxing, it represents also American football, lacrosse, competitive navigation, and many more sports. Here's something me and you talk about all the time is beat the evil and the violence with good and love.
Exactly.
And that's what it is. You look at a world podium, instead of launching rockets and taking the aid money that comes in to do evil, here are Israeli athletes that are living testimony to the power of life that comes out of our people. A power to win and overcome and compete at the highest level around the world. It's an incredibly encouraging story. And that story breaks the lies that people believe in.
Tell us so.
Yeah, he gets to take out. He gets to take out all his frustration. Hey, for the record, this is Yael's performance review, annual performance review.
2 years, this is what I get. The Sakas gym stands as a testament to the true spirit of Israel, a place where against all odds we persevere and unite under one flag. This is the Israel we aspire to be, a nation where Jews and Arabs, Christians and Muslims stand together in peace as a proud and talented nation as Israelis. To showcase this unity to the world and to rebuild what has been shattered during the war, we need your support. Our athletes need your support. Our small businesses need your support. Our communities need your support. So please click on the link below and donate to Ayelet, the Federation of Non-Olympic Competitive Sport. Fight for Israel and keep the dream alive. Visit www.fightforisrael.org.
Hello, this is Mati here in Jerusalem with TBN Israel.
This is Yair Pinto from TBN Israel here in Jerusalem. TBN Israel is keeping viewers informed with Israel-focused news, culture, and what God is doing in this land.
Support TBN Israel today online at tbn.org/Israel. Thank you.